Hello there folks, I'm Dan Brown from a sort of interestinglife.com. You're joining me on board good old narrowboat Tilly, and I've got a super quick video for you today. This is a trip through a loch from the boat's eye view as a time-lapse. I've done a time-lapse video in the past of the whole process from a fixed point so you can see all of the loch working process. I'll post a... Oh, I appear to have gone dark all of a sudden. 1 second. As I was saying, I'll post a link in the description to the proper boat time-lapse or the proper loch working time-lapse and a general explanation of going through a loch. So, without further ado, we're going to dive into this and have a quick look as the boat sees it going through the whole loch process. So this, if you had multiple people doing the lochs, is what you would see if you were the person controlling the boat while other people were doing the gates. When I'm going through these lochs on my own, I take me time because there's no rush and it's just a lot safer to do it nice and slowly and obviously make sure everything's all in order. And I'd say as an average it might take about 20-25 minutes, but really that can depend wildly on obviously the size of the loch. For example, turning up to this loch here and having it already with the water at the right level so I didn't have to go and fill it up. And here you're seeing, because I'm on my own and I have to keep running between the lock gates to lift the paddle up and then go and grab hold of the boat to stop it flying around all over the place in the loch. And you can see just here opening the gates how much the flow of water shifts the boat around. So one of the things though that really slows you down when you're working a loch on your own is something like this, where I've got to stop the boat after I go out to then go back up and close the gate. Whereas if you've got even just two people, one person could be steering the boat, as we're going to look at this loch passing in 2 increasingly fast run-throughs now. But yeah, somebody could be steering the boat out while the other person was closing the gates and then ran down and hopped onto the boat. Just like when we arrived, and if the loch had have been empty and I needed to fill it, then somebody could have been running ahead to go and fill the water and get it ready to then open the gate so that the boat didn't have to stop moving forwards until it was actually in the loch. So that's just a general run through of working the loch on your own and the actual boat's eye view of it for once. So on that note, I'll say thanks for watching. Feel free to check out my other videos for loads more little boaty bits like this and feature-length documentaries and all sorts. Feel free to check out my books and add me on Facebook and all that sort of stuff. I'm not going to labour the links and all that, so I want to keep this nice and short and sharp, but find all the links to everything and my other loch working videos in the description. And until the next time, keep it boat worthy and have a fantastic day. Until the next time, farewell.